Hey, man, tag team division. It's getting a little hot right now in the women's world. Kelsey at it's me, Kelsey underscore X. Katana Chance and Kayden Carter's first match in the main roster being against Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler was honestly a good decision. They may have lost, but they had a good back and forth with him, as well as being showcased greatly. Dude, I thought this was a great match. I know, like, usually Ronda Rousey, like on Raw in the tag team division, like I feel like fans usually shit on her, but this is a strong showing. Like, I agree with Kelsey here. Do you think this loss hurt or helped Katana Chance and Kayden Carter here?
No way. Hurt. Not at all. Their first match out of the gate against the champions, and then had that banger of a match. Like, it wasn't a squash match.
No.
It wasn't like a 3-minute match where they got some offense in, maybe. Wasn't there a commercial break? Like, they had a good match. Good showing, great job. Props to them. This definitely helped elevate them, put eyes on them for people who don't watch NXT, like most people don't. Who watch Raw. Put eyes. Oh, who are these people? Who are these? Let me see them again. Oh, great opportunity for them. They killed it. Again, wrestling's not about wins or losses, so they say. And this is the prime example of that. They lost, but they came out on top.
I mean, normally I would agree with that. I think as a debut, though, you want to see this team come out on top, though. I think, not necessarily an enhancement match, but like, put them with, like, insert random team here, because that's typically what happens in the tag team world right now. And it just, again, they could have had a strong showing there and win. Have them get that W.
It wouldn't have meant the same. They just beat a random team. Going as a champion, Ronda Rousey and
Well, I mean, what other teams are out there right now? Raquel Gonzalez and Raquel Rodriguez and
whoever.
Team member of the week, right? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, but like, if say they got the win over Raquel, that would still be big. That would mean something, because not at all.
No, I mean, I wanted them to win. I was hoping they would win their debut, set that video package before this backstage segment. Oh, they're coming soon. That'd be great. I love these guys, girls. And once I saw against the champs, I knew they weren't going to win, just because you can't beat the champions after they just won the championships. So they had a great showing. Definitely helped elevate them. I see what you're saying, because I kind of felt the same way at first. After seeing that match, I'm like, there's no way they're winning, but they held their own and impressed a lot of people who did not know who they were.
No, I mean, obviously it worked, right? Because you see them trending for this reason, because they did have a strong showing. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying they didn't have a strong showing. It did. Does it hurt them tremendously? No, because they're brand new. They're from NXT. I think it was kind of expected that they would lose in this type of matchup here with Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. I think a lot of people probably expected a squash match in this case scenario. But it wasn't. It was actually a strong showcase. Ronda Rousey, props to her for selling like a champ. She didn't necessarily have to, but she made them look good. She made them look really good. The question is, where do they go from here? Because, again, not really a lot of teams out there.
Not many teams. Maybe now you do the random teams again. See what happens when Shayna Baszler and Ronda unify the tag teams like NXT championships, like we talked about last week. So now there'll be more teams vying for one championship. Build up that division a little bit. The sky's the limit for them. I think they're definitely next in line, not next, but in line for the tag team championships. I mean, de facto, because they're the only team left.
But yeah, well, now Ronda and Shayna are challenging the NXT tag team champions. The next new team. Yeah. So how does that impact everything?
So then you have two teams. You have Kayden and Candice, Kayden and Katana, and Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. That's two teams right there. Shayna Baszler. Then you can throw away Raquel Rodriguez and whoever. Throw Natty with whoever.
How long is Liv Morgan out for?
I don't know. I don't know what she's hurt with.
I'm not too sure either.
I heard it was a lengthy amount of time, though. They didn't give a date, but it's enough time. It's enough time to be like, all right, let's not think about it right now.
All right. Oof, and then we have Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green.
Oh, yeah. And Chelsea Green, yeah.
So we really have 4 tag teams right now.
That's all you need to start. What's that to do with the Raw going into WrestleMania last year? They had the Fatal 4-Way.
However, though, like, so this is a good move, though, them unifying the NXT Tag Team Championships.
Thank you. Oh my God,
Like,
thank you so much.
Because now, like,
Last week.
as you said last week, right? It gives them opportunity to compete with other teams in NXT. Spread around a little bit. Because Ronda Rousey, as she mentioned in SmackDown, she said that, like, hey, the clock, like, look in the clock, we're running through this tag team division already.
Well, with weight, they didn't officially announce that if they do win, those championships will be allowed in NXT. I'm assuming it will be because, again, that was the original plan for them, all three brands.
Right.
I'm
Well, if you're
waiting for them to
unifying
announce
them, that would make sense, though, right? Why
I think
unify them if
so.
they don't?
But why are the NXT championships on SmackDown? They should have dropped them or stripped them. So we'll see. Again, I'm all about that. Looking for a good match.
What teams are in the NXT women's division right now?
Right now, none.
There are none.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's two women. I forgot their names, so they rarely ever see them on TV. If they do, they're losing.
Wow, man, this is bananas.
So, that's what I'm saying. That's what I talked about a couple weeks ago. When you lose Isla Dawn, Alba Fire, and Kayden and Katana in one draft, you completely eviscerated the women's tag team division. That's why the only logical choice for me was to unify them with what's left. You have some single women going around there who aren't doing much, as you saw in the Battle Royal this past week. You can pair up some people. Make a
legit team, make it make sense. Like, Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green, hell, they play up like their tough enough days when they were together back then. So it does make sense. Like, there are a lot of different things they could do that make sense with these different women. To just randomly Raquel, and let's spin the wheel. Come on down, Dana Brooke. You're the next tag team. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Again, you threw Chelsea and you said it, Sonya together randomly, but that team makes sense,
right?
So
I feel like they will make it make sense on social media. I don't necessarily know if creative thought about that going in.
Probably not. Raquel and Liv started feeling like a team.
Yes.
So throw two of them together, like throw it to the wall, see if it sticks, and then build them as a team. Introduce them as a team. Come out together as a team. Same music, same gear. They have time, they have the talent to do it with. Now they have some time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how you build the tag teams. Like, Kayden and Katana. I mean, like, it's going to be very hard to build them when you only have 4 teams. You know what I mean? Like, and for people to care about them, because you're going to see the same matches over and over and over again, and it's going to get stale. Like, they need more teams to compete with, to build them up properly so they can do their thing and shine.